Again. The Knicks do it again.
Look at him. He loves that. Look at this New Yorker.
I know, look at Bruce.
Didn't I tell y'all before the season, watch out for the Knicks?
Yeah, right, yeah. Because you, of course, had a point guard coming out of nowhere who could lead a 32-point fourth quarter against the #1 field goal defense in the game. Look, I thought it was pop quizzes against the Torontos of the world, and this was a midterm. How'd the Knicks do?
Well, you know, earlier in the season, before they found Jeremy Lin, they were just getting 2 guys in double figures. Now, against the Dallas Mavericks, they got 6 guys in double figures. It's because of 1 guy, Jeremy Lin. And his stats were amazing. 28 points, 14 assists, and then 5 steals. Yes, he had turnovers, but they were not bad turnovers because it depends on when you get those turnovers. And as long as he didn't get any in the fourth quarter, he played a great floor game in the fourth quarter. And then, JB, who is this Steve Novak guy? I mean,
well,
he's coming out of nowhere.
Jeremy Lin does what Steve Nash has done for the Phoenix Suns for all these years. I've always said that guys should give a partial part of their salary to Steve Nash because he makes them into the players that they are. And this is a perfect example. Steve Novak, 14 huge points in that fourth quarter, doesn't score the whole game, and he's the difference maker. I'm all in on this guy, Jeremy Lin.
That's right.
I wasn't sold, Magic. We sat and watched this guy a couple weeks ago. He was in mop-up duty against the Houston Rockets, and I laughed. Like, he was falling all over the floor, and it was like, who is this guy? I never even heard of him. And he's just taking the world by storm. He's incredible. He competes. He has an unbelievable ability to get into the lane. People can't stop him.
That's where he lives.
He struggles a little bit to go left. If there's anything that he probably has to get better at, obviously the turnovers. When he goes left, he doesn't seem to get that direct line to the basket. He goes a little bit parallel. But other than that, big shots, big plays, big defensive plays.
Can I make an observation about this guy that nobody wants to make? And he talked about this, you know, before the game in various interviews, including with our Rachel Nichols. He's an athlete. Yeah. This guy's an athlete. It's not like, oh, he's tricking somebody to get in the lane. He's 6'3", 200 pounds, and got some quickness and athletic ability, doesn't he not?
You know what? He's got mentally, we know he went to Harvard, he's book smart, but he's a gamer. Yeah. He can handle the pressure. I mean, the pressure keeps coming more and more and more is expected of him. We saw him do this against the Lakers. We said, let's see him do it against somebody else. Now he's done it against the Mavericks. J.R. Smith came today. He wasn't flustered at all. Smith fit in well. Jeremy Lin still did his thing. Barry came back. Lin continued to play his game. When Melo comes back, we have to think Lin's going to keep playing this way, and they're going to be successful.
That's the question. Yeah. I mean, come on. He's going to have to change the way he plays. Anybody that says Carmelo Anthony can play like he's played his whole career is crazy.
Oh, Melo's going to have to change.
Melo is going to have to change his game.
He should run.
And I think he will. And I think
he's got to a little bit, right, man?
Yes, he has to, and I think he will. Look, this is a great story, and this possibly could be a great team.
Yeah.
If everybody just plays together and make sure that they buy in to now accepting a lesser role. Carmelo, a lesser role. Amari, a lesser role. Jeremy Lin, making sure he gets everybody involved. Man, watch out for this team.
And the guy who has to bring all that together is a guy who 3 weeks ago we did not know he'd be in the league. Stay tuned.
The Knicks have 3 more games before the All-Star break, hosting the Nets and Hawks before taking on LeBron James.
Ooh,
I think this reads.
Yeah, that's Bill Clinton's
Wade.
Yeah.
In Miami on Thursday. Both Jeremy Lin and Landry Fields are playing for Team Shaq in the Rising Stars Challenge at All-Star Weekend. And Iman Shumpert participating in the dunk contest, in which he will be assisted by Jeremy Lin himself.